Seong, the main character, is introduced at the beginning of the drama. It's his son's birthday, and Seong's mother gives him cash to take his son out to dinner. However, Seong needs more money. He steals his mother's ATM card and withdraws all her money. He then wagers the funds on horse racing and wins 4 million won. Later, Seong takes out a loan from a company, which is why these individuals are now after him. They abduct and severely beat Seong. When he checks his pockets to return the money, he discovers it's gone. He realizes this refers to his horse racing winnings. He then recalls bumping into a girl as he escaped from his captors, deducing that she must have stolen the money by ripping his pocket. Because Seong is impoverished, he is given 1 month to return their money. Seong collects funds once more and takes his son for a meal. Afterward, Seong rushes to the train station, but unfortunately, misses his train. While seated and awaiting his train, a stranger approaches Seong. Seong is unfamiliar with the man. The mysterious man tells Seong, "I want to play a game with you." He offers Seong 100,000 won if he wins the game. Enticed by the large sum, Seong agrees. Despite being beaten repeatedly, Seong wins the game and receives the 100,000 won. The unknown person gives Seong a card saying, "If you want to earn more money, contact this number." Returning home, Seong's mother tells him that his daughter will be moving to the US with her stepfather next year. It is revealed here that Seong is divorced and his ex-wife has remarried. Seong doesn't want his daughter to move far from him. Desperate for money to gain custody of his daughter, he calls the number on the card. Seong is picked up in a car with other people. They all faint, and upon waking, find themselves in a facility with 455 other individuals. They are all wearing uniforms, signifying their status as players. The host of this facility, the front man, oversees them. A common thread among all the brought-in players is that they are deeply in debt. Seong meets player number 1, an old man with a brain tumor, who was brought there because his life was nearing its end. There is a fight between 2 players, a girl named Sae-byuk and a boy named Jung. Sae-byuk is the girl who stole Seong's money by ripping his pocket. Seong recognizes her and approaches her to ask about his money. Meanwhile, guards wearing pink uniforms and masks arrive. They inform the players, "You all have to play a total of 6 games here. The winner will receive a large sum of money." Their signatures are obtained on a contract. The first rule of this contract is that no player can voluntarily skip the game. The second rule is that any player unable to play will be eliminated from the game. What eliminate means will be revealed later. The third rule is that if the majority of players are unwilling to play the game, they may leave. After this, they are taken to play the first game. Seong meets his childhood classmate Sang-woo and is shocked to see him as he had supposedly gone abroad for business. The first game features a massive doll. The rule is simple. Players must move forward when the doll sings and stop when it stops singing. Anyone who moves while the doll is not singing will be eliminated. At first, everything seems like a joke, but when a boy moves, he is shot and killed. This reveals the meaning of eliminated, death. Seeing this, everyone panics. They realize they are in grave danger. Terrified and panicked, they move erratically. Due to the game's rule, anyone still moving is killed. The survivors somehow complete the game. The dead bodies are removed, leaving only 201 players out of the initial 456. All players are now scared, and none want to play the game. According to rule number 3, if the majority wishes, they can skip the game. The frontman initiates a voting process after showing them the prize money. The money, a total of 45.6 billion won, will be given to the winner. However, if they leave the game, this money will be given to the dead players' families. The voting results in the majority choosing not to play the game. Thus, the game stops, there with the option to rejoin in the future if they wish. All players are returned to their homes. The next day, Seong goes to the police station and tells them everything. However, they don't believe him, thinking he is insane. Seong shows them the card, but surprisingly, the number on it is wrong. Seong returns home to find his mother gone. Seong's classmate, Sang-woo, is secretly visiting his mother. Meanwhile, Seong arrives. Sang-woo, upset, tells Seong he is 6 billion won in debt, having put clients' money into stock margins, which was all squandered. Seong receives a call from the hospital. His mother's foot was injured, and her wound grew larger, due to her untreated diabetes. The doctor informs Seong that his mother can be treated, but her foot must be amputated, an operation that demands a lot of money. It's clear Seong has no money, having even used up his mother's insurance. Seong goes to his ex-wife to ask for money, but she refuses. His ex-wife tells her current husband that Seong has come asking for money. Her husband comes to give Seong money and says, "Stay away from my family." Seong starts beating him, and his daughter arrives during the altercation. Afterward, Seong's friend goes to his boss to ask for money. His boss refuses, leading to a fight. During the fight, his boss's hand is injured in a machine, and Seong's friend seizes the chance to escape with money. Returning home, Seong's friend tells his wife to take the first flight and leave. Sae-byuk meets an agent because she needs to move her mother from North Korea to South Korea. Sae-byuk, who stole Seong's money, needs money to bring her mother over. Sae-byuk has an older brother and promised to bring their mother. Later, an officer is shown investigating his missing brother. The officer goes to his brother's house and discovers he hasn't been home for the past few days. While checking the house, the officer finds a card, the same one he saw with Seong at the police station. The officer approaches Seong and inquires about it, but Seong refuses to answer. When Seong returns home, he again finds that card. Seong decides that he will rejoin the game. All the players are then taken near a ship. The officer also arrives, chasing the cars. He kills a guard and throws him into the water. The players are taken to a facility on an island. They have no idea about the next game, or how it will be played. They form their teams. Sae-byuk and her female friend go to the washroom at night. Escaping from the guards, Sae-byuk explores the facility. She notices the guards cooking something in huge pots. Guards become suspicious and one comes to check the washrooms, but Sae-byuk has already returned. Sae-byuk tells her female friend everything she saw. Sang-woo overhears them and asks Sae-byuk about it. She tells him they were cooking something in huge pots. Then all the players are taken to the playground. There are 4 shapes in front of them and they have to choose one. Sang-woo figures out the game and what they have to do. Sang-woo tells Seong they all have to choose different shapes. After this, they are given a small pot with a shape made in it. Their game is to extract the shape without any damage. If the shape is damaged, they will be eliminated. Sang-woo easily extracts his shape. Seong's condition worsens due to panic, but he somehow wins this game. They are taken back to their rooms. 187 players return, leaving 108 remaining. Afterward, they are taken to eat. Due to a food shortage, Jung fights with a boy and kills him on the spot. A doctor is shown among the players. He sells the organs of dead people to the Chinese with the help of the guards. This is why dead bodies disappear whenever they are taken. This is all happening according to a plan, secretly from the front man. This is why they have their own man in the control room, who deletes all video footage of them. The guards already inform the doctor about the game, so he will survive. A guard informs the doctor that they have given the players less food today, so they will fight. Because of this, all the weak players will be out of the game. The guard also tells the doctor about their next game. Now the lights are about to turn off in 30 minutes. Sang-woo knows that Seong's team will do something stupid. He calls the team and tells them to stay calm. The doctor player joins Jang's team. Here the doctor tells Jung about the next game. After this, the lights turn off and Jung's team attacks everyone. After killing a girl, Jung goes to kill Sae-byuk, but Seong saves her. The guards arrive and stop them. Only 80 people are left. Later, they are taken for the third game. They are asked to form teams of 10 players. They do so. Jang, aware of the upcoming game, does not include Sae-byuk's female friend in his team, forming a team only of males. Sang-woo also forms his team, and, since they need a player, Sae-byuk's female friend joins them. This game is tug of war. This means they have to pull the opposing team down. The game begins and Jang's team easily wins. Now it's Sang-woo's team's turn. Player number 1, the old man, says he has played many tug-of-wars in his life. He guides them on how to win the game, and they somehow manage to win. The lights are then shown to be turned off after 30 minutes. Upon hearing this, Sang-woo asks them to be ready. They decide they will guard one by one. Jung's team has wise players, so Jung is afraid his team will betray him. Now, the doctor and guards are removing the organs from dead bodies. Guards numbered 28 and 29 are going to deliver these organs. They talk about a dead body having one kidney and call him a zombie. Guard number 29 is none other than the officer who has to deliver the organs. He arrives dressed as a guard and suspects they are discussing his brother because his brother also has one kidney. Then, numbers 28 and 29 move to deliver the organs. On the way, the officer notices a bomb in the tunnel. Number 28 tells him that when they leave, this place will be blasted. The officer tries to get more information from number 28. Number 28 suspects him and asks the officer to show his face. While showing his face, the officer points the gun at number 28. The officer asks him about the man with one kidney, the person they call a zombie. Number 28 says she was a girl, and that he can get all the information by going to the leader's room, where there is data on everyone. The officer kills number 28 after learning this. On the other hand, the doctor asks the guard about the next game. But this time, the guards also don't know about the next game. The doctor becomes furious. He fights with and kills a guard, then escapes. Another guard chases him and reaches a playground. The guard is about to kill the doctor when the leader arrives and kills both the doctor and the guard. On the way, he also finds the dead body of number 28. He realizes there is an intruder in the facility. The officer reaches the leader's room. While checking, he finds a room with everyone's records. The officer checks and finds the record of the winners. His brother's name is there, meaning he was a winner. The players are taken for the fourth game. They are asked to choose their partner. They do so. Se-byok's female friend also tries to find a partner, but no one is willing. Following this, each player is given 10 marbles. The game is that each player has to take all marbles from their partner without forcing them. The person with no marbles will be eliminated. Sang-woo and Xiang's friend play the even and odd game, guessing the number of marbles in the other person's hand. Xiang's friend wins all of Sang-woo's marbles. As a result, Sang-woo has only one marble left in the final round. Sang-woo knows his life will end. He tricks Xiang's friend into believing that if either of them loses, their match will be replayed. Sang-woo cheats by switching Xiang's friend's marbles with stones. Taking the real marbles, Sang-woo gives them to the guard and leaves. Xiang's friend checks the marbles but finds only stones. The condition of player number 1 is worse and he is wandering around. Xiang convinces him to play, and they also play the even and odd game. The old man wins all of Xiang's marbles, but in the last round the old man forgets what he has chosen. Xiang takes his marbles by tricking him. However, the old man is astute and had kept one marble. He again wanders off. Xiang again requests him to play another game. The old man says, "I know you took all my marbles by cheating." He says he knew everything but was acting foolish. Hearing this, Xiang pities him and gives him all the marbles. Se-byok and her female friend are also playing games. Their game is to throw marbles nearest to the wall to win. Se-byok throws her marbles first. When it's Se-byok's friend's turn, she throws all her marbles. Seeing this, Se-byok asks her friend to throw it again. Her friend says, "No, Se-byok, I am alone, there is none behind me. But if something bad happens to you, it won't be good. Your elder brother is waiting for you." Se-byok's friend is then eliminated. Their dead bodies are removed. They return to the rooms. Jung notices Se-byok's friend is still alive and sitting calmly. It is revealed here that Se-byok's friend was also Jung's friend. There was a reason why they clashed. Jung's friend bullies him. Later, the frontman finds the officer's ID card near a dead body. Then the frontman learns his VIPs have arrived. The frontman moves to receive them. All VIPs are taken to their rooms, and the frontman later informs another man about the VIPs' arrival. This man is the main character whom we will learn more about later. The next day, they are all brought for the 5th game. There are numbers from 1 to 16, and players will choose their numbers, which will determine their turn. In the end, the first and last numbers are left, 1 and 16. Seong is confused about which number to choose. If he chooses the first option, he will be stuck because he is unfamiliar with the game. If he chooses the last number, it is possible that he will not have his turn. Due to the shortage of time, a man arrives and tells Seong, "I want the first number because I've never been on the first number in my life." They are taken to a gaming room. The rule of the game is they have to cross the bridge within the given time. There are two types of glass in the bridge: ordinary glass and tempered glass. The ordinary glass will break when they step on it, causing them to fall. The game begins, and they are eliminated one by one. Jang is at the front and isn't moving forward. They only have one choice: move forward or die there. Jung's friend, who was bullying him, comes forward and says, "I told you when you deceived me that I would finish you." She holds Jung and jumps, causing both of them to be eliminated. There is a man who worked in a glass company. He knows which one is tempered glass. The front man turns off the lights when he realizes this, so they will not be able to identify the glass. They don't have time for the last step, so Sang-woo pushes the man. Sang-woo, Seong, and Se-byuk cross the bridge. But due to the broken glass, they are injured. Se-byuk is hurt as well. On the other hand, the officer has taken a servant's place after killing him. A VIP suspects the officer and asks him to remove his mask. The officer says, "Okay, but I'll remove my mask before going inside." Then the officer moves inside with the VIP. Once inside, the officer makes the VIP faint and the frontman learns about it. The frontman chases him and sees the officer. The officer escapes and reaches an island. The frontman also arrives, chasing him. The officer tries to call his superiors, but the call disconnects. The officer sends all the proofs, but there is no network. The frontman captures the officer and asks him to come with him, but the officer fires a bullet at the frontman. The frontman takes off his mask. The officer realizes it's his brother. The officer's brother, the frontman, shoots him and he falls into the water. Se-byuk is injured due to the glass and is bleeding. Then the survivors are taken to dinner. A knife is also placed near them, implying that at night, one of them will kill another. Seong notices that Se-byuk's condition is worse. He tells Se-byuk, "Don't worry, we are together, and we will defeat Sang-woo, then we will leave and divide the money." Se-byuk tells him, "I have an elder brother I left in an orphanage. If one of us leaves, he or she must care for both families." Se-byuk's condition is worse, and she needs a doctor. Seong goes for help, but when he returns, Sang-woo has killed Se-byuk. The next day, they are taken for the last game. The rule of the game is simple: die to be dead. This game is called Squid Game. The game begins, and there is a huge fight between them. In the end, Sang-woo's condition worsens. Seong says he wants to stop this game. Seong asks Sang-woo to come with him. Sang-woo then kills himself, and due to this, Seong wins the game. The frontman tells Seong, "You have played well, but I wasn't expecting this." Then Seong is dropped off at his house. He has an ATM card, and when he checks it, he sees all of his money has been transferred. Seong moves into his house, but his mother dies before he arrives. The scene then shifts to a year later. Seong's condition is terrible and he is taking drugs. He hasn't used the money yet. A lady selling flowers gives Seong the same card with an address mentioned on it. Seong goes to the address. There he discovers it all has been done by the old man, player number 1. He's still alive, and the old man tells Seong that he's tired of his life. "I have made these games with my clients, so I will enjoy watching people die. But we didn't force anyone to do this. I took part in the game because playing is more enjoyable than watching." He says, "The money you have is mine." And with that, the old man dies. After this, Seong goes to Se-byuk's elder brother. He takes him to Sang-woo's mother and asks her to take care of the child. He also gives her a bag full of money. Seong moves to the station, and the same unknown person he met at the start of the movie meets him again. Seong chases him, but he escapes. Then Seong calls the card number and asks who they are and why they are doing this to people. "Why are you tampering with other people's lives?" But the response is, "Seong, get on the plane if you want to live." This is the end. Thank you for watching.